Hey guys, ETN Sun here from Sunbros, and today I'm really excited to be bringing you guys another Hero Quick Look video. We're going to be covering Taara. Taara is a class tank, warrior, role mobility, and healer. And as you guys can see in the bottom left corner, she's pretty much even keel across the board except for difficulty, which is very near the bottom. Taara's passive is Fighting Spirit. She gains attack damage for every percentage of health lost. Her first ability, Colossal Smash, Taara leaps into the air, smashes the ground with her hammer, dealing damage and slowing all enemies in a specific range. Taara's second ability, Whirlwind, Taara swings her hammer in circles, dealing damage twice to each enemy within range. Taara's ultimate, Steeled Focus, Taara unleashes her potential, regenerating HP every second for 5 seconds and increasing her movement speed. Now we're going to go ahead and move on to Taara's pros and cons, starting with her pros, which is the strengths, things you're going to want to focus on when you're playing as her, and things you're going to want to avoid when you're playing against her. Taara's first pro is that she has incredible natural tankiness, and what I mean by that is that because of her ultimate, Steeled Focus, in which she gains 8% of her HP every second for 5 seconds, she regenerates a total of 40% of her health, and during this time, she appears to be virtually unkillable. This is one of the better natural tanky abilities that's in somebody's toolkit in the game, and makes her extremely difficult to kill. Her second pro is that she's fairly disrupting when she's ulting. Because of that increased movement speed, she does a really good job of being able to stay in enemies' faces and being able to cause a little bit of havoc, and it's a pretty interesting part of her kit. Her third and final pro is that she has an easy toolkit. She's very easy to learn. As we talked about, her difficulty levels all the way to the bottom. There's not a whole lot of depth to Taara. She's one of the easier heroes in the game to play, as well as definitely one of the easiest warriors to play. But the lack of depth and ease of her toolkit makes her very easy to play, which I put as a strength because of the fact that new players and people who don't quite know how to play the game well enough would be able to pick her up and be decent on her. Alright, now we're going to move on to the cons, and these are things you're going to want to avoid if you're playing as her, things you're going to want to exploit or take advantage of if you're playing against her. Her first con is that she has very low damage. Taara's damage is virtually inconsequential. If Taara builds full damage, she won't be able to survive very long and won't make a huge difference as far as the tankiness side, but even with Taara built full damage, she still doesn't really compare to the other major damage dealers in her class or in the game. Taara's second con is that she has a massive lack of crowd control. Her only crowd control ability is her first one, Colossal Smash, in which she jumps in, slows enemies down, slows her movement speed down by 30% for 2 seconds, then increases up to 60% by level 6. But considering she's a warrior and most warriors have multiple abilities that have crowd control, and they generally have some form of hard crowd control, whether it's a knock-up or a stun or something massive like that, the fact that you have a warrior here who's got a very easy toolkit and has very little crowd control, it's a little bit concerning. And her third and final con is that she's extremely reliant on her team. Because she has such a lack of damage and a massive lack of crowd control, there's not a whole lot of things that Taara can really do on her own except for be around and kind of annoy and piss off the enemy team. One of the issues with this is the fact that most warriors are not generally considered very team reliant. They are able to really get stuff done on their own. Taara's kind of an exception in the rule here. Alright guys, thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the Hero Quick Look on Taara. And take a look at the rest of our Hero Quick Looks, as well as our How to Play and How to Win at Arena Valor series. And of course our Top 5 series. Thanks for watching guys. If you guys enjoy the content, please give a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel for more amazing content and great live streams. And as always, till next time.